Anything the human mind can believe, the human mind can achieve. I believe that I will be an author at a particular age, and it happened. I became an author, and the book went on to win a lot of many awards. I believe that I will have a certain range of money at a particular time. That one is even working faster. When you say you are going to have ₦1 million and you give a specific time that you are going to get it, you just see that it happens. This has happened several times in my life. Sometimes I won't even have any money with me, but I will say that before the end of the day, money will come to me. Because anything the human mind can believe, the human mind can achieve. The universe will be in confusion. The universe will just find somebody that will call my number and say, Jeff, take money and do something for me. It is the power which you have inside of your mind. Your mind connects with the universal power, and then changes happen. From 17, I began business of my own. I became financially independent. So several times I was broke.
What business were you doing at 17?
At 17, I was a manual laborer. Getting streams of income. So I assume that when you begin to get your streams of income,
yes,
you're already in business.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yes.
So I was a manual laborer.
Yes.
I carried blocks for mason. Yes. I also worked as a wood drodger. I was carrying wood, plywoods.
Yeah.
4x9, 2x2, very heavy woods. I was carrying them in those days. I began to write at the age of 16. My first work was an attempted novel. I called it Venom. It was about a sugar mommy and a sugar boy. That is, in sum, my life. You see, I am like the tortoise, covered by a shell of my ideas, shell of my belief and convictions. My belief and convictions is the carapace, the shell you see. My belief in the infinite intelligence, in the universal God, is the shell you see. And I'm within that shell. And then that lion is life. Challenges of life, trying to come at me, trying to subdue me, trying to make sure that I do not believe in what I believe anymore, trying to make me have doubts in what I believe. But at the end, my carapace saved me.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
He was once a wrestler.
Come on, man. Let me show you some moves now. Just listen.
He is the sage of our time.
That you are more knowledgeable or experienced than a person in one area of life does not mean that you are more knowledgeable or experienced than that person in every area of life. That you are older than a person does not mean that you are more knowledgeable than that person in every area of life. Inversely, that you are a failure in an area of life does not mean that you are a failure in every area of life. Your mentor can be very vast in nanotechnology and yet can be easily seduced by a 15-year-old girl. That does not stop him from still being your mentor in nanotechnology. If you disagree with this concept, then you may be suffering from an eclipse of the mind, which I called the eclipse due to a peculiar experience or age. Buy my book, The Jephthian Philosophy, for more truths.
He has documented the life of Chinua Achebe, Nnamdi Azikiwe. He has even met with the presidents of Nigeria, even Goodluck Jonathan. He has even hugged Chimamanda Adichie.
Yes, I met Chimamanda. She's a great person. She gave me a hug.
He has acted movies with the likes of Patience Ozop and some other great actors. He's not only an actor, he's even a singer.
Beats by DJ Robbie Time.
You were a heavy man. You were a heavy man. You were a heavy name. You were a heavy name. People from different places, also from many spaces, spread out our Inyi mazes, shining with pretty faces. We have no need for cases from those with no shoelaces. We go with mighty paces.
So
So, sir, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm just a very simple, humble person who likes to look at life as simple as possible, as well as try to figure out why things are the way they are. I graduated 1990 from primary school. I was the best pupil in the whole of the state, Niger State. But because I wasn't a native of that state,
Yeah.
I couldn't get what I was supposed to get. I began to write at the age of 16. My first work was an attempted novel. I called it Venom. It was about a sugar mommy and a sugar boy. But I began formally to write at the age of 26. The first book was published at the age of 26. To be in final year as an undergraduate in this university, in the Department of Mass Communication, when my first book was published. It went on to get a prize, the third prize, for ANA, Association of Nigerian Authors, Cadbury $2,000 prize, for being the longest poem ever written by a Nigerian. I think it's about 778 lines of poetry. Just one poem. The kind of passion I had there when I was writing that, it was something else. Then I went on to write the history of the Students' Union government of this university. I think now I'm writing my 31st book. At the time, I went into publishing. So these ones I have here are the books my publishing firm published. This one was the recent publication now by my friend Gabriel Oji. So he lives in Canada. I produced this for him and I shipped to him. Yes, I think that was about 2 weeks ago. I shipped copies to him. You can see how beautiful it is.
I'm telling you.
So this is how far my publishing company have come. And then this one, it was also published by my publishing company, but I participated in writing this book. This is the history of ADF, Ali Igbo Development Foundation. The first author is Professor Timothy Uzodimma, and myself. In our days, we are not thinking about how to make money from the internet. You understand? We are looking at the internet as what we can use to send emails, pass emails to people, or you use what they call that then? To go. You used to go to pass love messages to people. That was what we knew internet for. Although some people were using it for 419, fraudsters and all that.
So, what is the most amount of money you have made in a year?
You know, sometimes it's very difficult for one to say some of these things.
Absolutely,
on
absolutely.
camera. But I know that in a year,
Yeah.
I make 6 figures. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, give me this figure. Okay.
6 figures in the millions.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy! Wow.
Yes.
So, what business are you into?
So many businesses.
Oh.
The first is I help people to create their books on Amazon.
Okay.
A lot of Africans don't know how to do that.
Okay.
So I help to format books, edit them. So to the extent that I had to bring other people too. I had to bring younger people to start doing some of these things,